Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream, and today we will be working on the video again. Hold on, let me open everything up. Welcome, hi Decon, and welcome to the live stream. And there we go, this is the video. So, last time we already got, well, actually I don't remember what we did last time. But I do remember where we ended up. I think around the 10-minute mark. In the whole video, we already have the whole video recorded, which is an spheric bucket that's done. What is energy? Yes. Okay, so we're at the, oh damn it, we're at the 8-minute mark. Yeah, we should get at least 7 minutes done today. At least the 15 minutes. Hopefully. To switching energy, like... I'm pretty certain... Oh, my taskbar is broken already. Ah, that's really quick, Windows. That is surprisingly quick. Oh boy, it's really hot. And I'm feeling it at this point. Give me a second. Ugh. Okay, so... Am I really streaming at this awkward of a time? No, almost no one joining in. I did ping Discord this time. I remembered. Ah. So, there we go. It's fixed. So what we should start with is Blender. How's the weather out there? Oh, it's been crazy, you know, with the wind, the sun, the rain, the snow. It's just been all over the place. 12? No, 12's not it. Cancel. Whoops. No, we're at transformation, setup 1. Correct? Cancel, I've opened up the wrong Blender. I meant Blender, and my taskbar broke again. Oh well. Blender 4.1. Okay. Step 1, that's it. Cool. Now, also this, and transitioning. Right. Here. Well, molecular orbital. Okay. What's the reason for the bond? Well, molecular orbital theory. Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler when we use the enzymes. Let's start simple. Okay, so right here, this entire thing is just gonna be a switch for the. This entire thing is going to be a switch for the molecular orbital theory, like a segment, which is gonna be pretty fun. I do like the molecular orbital theory. Hi, the lamppost. Hi, welcome. What's the rotation on this bad boy? Just the rotation on this bad boy. There we go. Molecular. Make it smaller. Make it tilted a bit. There we go. It has to be on the same depth as the other one, because we're doing this with focus, and because of that it's really screwing it up a bit. Good enough. I'm making high. What's the depth on this? It feels like it's on the same plane, but maybe I'm just wrong. I definitely am wrong. Hi, the Vernon. Hi, welcome. There we go. Now it's in focus. This doesn't make much sense to me, but oh well. Molecular. Doing it like this. We're doing it like this. 490, because each one will probably take a second to appear, and then we just do this, and we just do 0, 0, 0, rotate it all the way around, and remove the location keyframes, and interpolation elastic. There we go. Now we can also switch this to center, and we can just move it around, because we didn't keyframe location. Boy oh boy, I'm so smart, intelligent, and handsome. Now 4. Done with the first segment, first bit of animation. My dog told me not to lick uranium to taste it again. My goodness. Yeah, I think it might be onto something, you know? I think the shoe might be onto something with the whole not licking uranium thing. Could help. Oh, music. Goodness gracious me. Almost forgot. There we go. I'm really enjoying this music. I have a lot more tokens in case I'd like to make more. This music kind of reminds me of... was it The Guardian, I think? Oh, like the really old animation. Hold on, let me find it. It's not that old, it's kind of old. The Guardian, yeah, 12 years ago. It's not that old, but... I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's really good, I really like it. It'd be fizzing and throwing, that's all it tastes is radium. It's gonna be the same, it's gonna be metallic. It's either gonna be metallic or it's gonna be rule of flame, which states that most chemicals are just bitter. Oh, look at the fancy motion blur. Each frame takes 5 seconds, which means 30 frames take 150 seconds, which means 2 minutes. That's not long at all. Sick. Try polonium highly. There's no point. Y'all just gonna kill lamppost with these recommendations. Sodium uranate is the US chemistry. It really is. Speaking of, I should also start on some chemistry. I should also start another chemistry project. Now that I'm done with sulfuric acid. This time hopefully something a bit more complex and fun. There we go. This is really quick. Molecular and then... polonium is $670 a gram? That's insane! Because the government's gonna pay, so yeah, I'm all the 30 grams. Let me actually take a peek on the script so far. So yeah, molecular order theory, which is going to be really easy to explain, and then we're going to have the cycle, which also should be pretty easy to visualize. Interesting. We might not be quite as far from the end as I thought we were, which would be nice. Because the closer we are, the quicker the video will be out. So I should work on this. I mean, not this, I need this. I mean, not this, I need this. I mean, this too. This morning, a damn supervisor's EPM forgot to open the damn lab, so we're half hour late. So we burned up almost 10k worth of chemicals. Lampo. What? I am so confused. Government pays for chemicals and things. I am so confused about like what you do. Because from what you've described so far, it really seems like you're a government or like a contractor, but you all seem to be working on such vague things. Community head, I am so confused. Yeah, I just don't know what Lampos. Lampos is burning stuff down and, you know, licking different radioactive isotopes. The fun bits. Anyhow, hi the flame, how you doing? How things going? Actually, that's a good question. By the way, when it comes to planning the reaction, should I plan it publicly or should I plan it in secret? You mean for the Bachelor? I have had. Cool. One is some integrated masters. Wait, how does it go when it comes to when it comes to like the academic titles? I've just given up hope after I realized I'm an idiot, and so never actually. Okay, so where's the What's the masters basically? List of academic rank. Oh, thank goodness Wikipedia for having absolutely everything. No, I'm looking more like Britain. Nope, United Kingdom. That was enough. A separate article. Sick. Your master's is a 4-year course. You get master clarification in the end. So master's just basically saying you're a master in something. All I know about masters is that's like a high rank, high academic rank. That's all I know about the masters. Administrative, don't care. The bachelor's part in the 4th is the master's part. So you're gonna be a master. You're gonna be like a. Oh my god, master of chemical arts. And that's the title. It's better bachelor's. Well, I'm really happy for your flame then. Ah, that's cool. It's really cool. It's a degree after you get a bachelor degree. Okay. I'm really happy for you then. I never know how to react in these situations when basically someone tells me this sort of news because I don't know enough to actually give like an interesting response. I am just really happy. That's it. It's just really cool. It really is cool. There we go. And 6. I have to get more into chemistry. So far I've done practically nothing. The sulfuric acid kind of sucked. If you remember the exam I was talking about a while back, and I've 87% on it. That seems pretty high. That seems pretty high. No point in changing the script, because it's dream percentage, yeah. It really seems high. Picking up slowly. I'm so fascinated with this music. So anyhow, Masters, I'm nothing to add. I've been graduating from school in like a few months. That's also pretty cool. Oh yeah, it is like the end of the school year, isn't it? Wait, is it? Wait, few months? That doesn't track. No, never mind. It's July. Isn't this around time when the school is ending? I have no clue. I'm a dropout. I'm not. I'm not smart. So, the weather's been crazy recently. I don't know what I should. I'm bad at streaming. I am really bad at streaming. In January, basically. In January? It's not halfway to school yet. Confusing. It's the whole academia thing. It's confusing. Shells and subshells. Oh yeah, another thing I should open up, and the music just paused because it cuts off at the end. Another thing I should open up is the... Oh, where was the... That's in the Electron, correct? I think in the Bonds chapter, this is the Electron chapter, the Electron video. I think this is what I'm looking for. This right here to be exact. This is a pretty sweet thing. I should have checked for... Yeah, okay. Which is basically just geometry nodes representing all them shells and subshells. And 180. 90. Not 180 at all. I meant this. problem is they all have wrong frames on themselves, so we have to switch this right here to a Bezier. Have this one emerge from the background. Sick. Precisely what I meant. Yep, that's not close enough. Oops. And then this. That comes out of nothingness. Perfect. And now at 6, 7. The whole water animation will be a bit pointless in the end. Make it how to be consistent like you. Consistent? That's an interesting word to pick to describe my walk style, I suppose. Well, I do walk a bit. I don't think consistent describes it accurately. Allow me to demonstrate. Yesterday, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. It varies. It varies a fair bit. Day 100. Oh, you mean live streams? After like a month, you get used to it. Also, I would say you are consistent. Like, consistency is not a great thing. That's one thing you have to realize. Rigid consistency is not a great. It's not a positive thing. The main thing... Hold on, I need more coffee. This is ridiculous. There we are. So, here's the thing. Our main tool at our disposal as humans is intelligence. And one thing you might realize about intelligence is that intelligence is not really concrete. And intelligence, most of the time, doesn't really mean being concrete. So whilst we do create a lot of algorithms, those algorithms are actually rigid. Those algorithms are consistent, actually perfectly consistent, because they obey a set list of rules. But that's only because they're not intelligent enough to make up their own rules. And actually a feature of our human intelligence is the fact that we don't have to be consistent, we can actually vary based on our current circumstances. So, if you're not consistent, I wouldn't exactly say it's a bad thing. And if I am consistent, I would say that's more of a symptom of mental illness. I should stop that bit, it might get some proof to worry. Anyhow, molecular orbital theory, my beloved. Next month we'll make all of these videos, and additionally 3 more, should be fun. Okay, I'm just saying, not being consistent is not a bad thing. If you don't have to be consistent, don't be. I'm back. Welcome back, Lamppost. Jeez, that music is phenomenal. It's actually shaping up to be a pretty decent video. Hi, back. Dad jokes get me every time. My main issue right now is that I'm only working on it. Like, there isn't much I can do right now. I guess I can edit it. I suppose that's the... Oh, my taskbar is broken on both screens now. How swell. like oh, the intro! We also have to finish the intro, almost forgot. It's right here. Electrolysis. So engineering PhD I just sent me is suppose of Big Bang to check how you knew about me. This sounds well through the lab, maybe? Electrolysis, so turning electrical energy to chemical energy. And this one is pretty simple. That's just water. Or simple. That's just water. Or rather, what we can do with energy to chemical energy. Last frame, there's the last frame, there we go. Add frame hold and add. And with that explanation, we can finally get to switching energy, like electrolysis. And now for some music to go with it, like Oddkid 2. I do like Oddkid 2. No, too much. Way too much. Oddkid. Mickey, I'm receiving the request. What? Why? I'm scared. How come I'm gonna check the shit? Wait, what? What are you scared of? Again. What is this? Light. Heat. So first things first. What is energy? Electrolysis. So how would Oddkid 3 fit? Electrolysis. So turning electrical energy to chemical energy. And this one is pretty simple. That's just water. Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, water electrolysis. Electrolysis. Electrolysis, so turning electrical energy to chemical energy. And this one is pretty simple. That's just water. Or rather, what we can... You know what, let's add some sound effects. First of all, with this one, there's one sound effect I would like to add. When the energy is dropping... So first things first. What is energy? Well, energy is hard to... Because... Hold on, time to open up my sound effect folder. Boing sounds. Copyright free boing sounds. And hit. Maybe. What's this one like? This one's more like a pop. This one's more like a hit. So first things first. Well, energy is... There was this kid in my school when he was old and he went on about black holes and stuff. It's a phase. I'm gonna miss him after I passed out. What? You mean like... Passed out? Is that a way to say graduate or... He's like a PhD guy, he knows more than me, so how come I'm gonna check that out? Or maybe he's testing me, maybe. In both cases, I mean, you can give it a try. If you have the access to the PF, you can just give it a try first. What is energy? Giving it a try won't hurt. Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for now we can say energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good energy is hard to define, but we I was made fun of studying orbital mechanics. Yeah. That's mean. That's just mean. Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for now we can say that is just the capacity for doing work and a conserved quantity. Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for energy is hard to define, but we all well energy is well energy is hard to there we go. I think I checked it up and precisely what I'm saying. I'm postgrinding on quantum mechanics since 11. Yeah, the J from Men in Black would just shoot you dead right away. That's a reference. We all have a why is everything locked in Discord, by the way? What do you mean? Is energy. Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for now... this convolution reverb I'm not the biggest fan of. Hall? Well, energy... Okay, hall, but then it would have to be way louder. Well, energy is... Well, energy is hard to define, but we all have a pretty good feel for what it is. So for now we can say that is just the capacity for doing work and a conserved quantity. So if we had a ball, for example, moving forward and hits another ball... Right here, Bob would be nice though. All of this energy will get transferred. That's kinetic energy. And it basically means movement time for us to lose this energy, and that's why it got transferred when our balls hit. Because energy can't just... So with the group like memes in this chat, what do you mean locked? As in you don't have access to it, or as in different spots? Disappear. Another kind of energy is potential. So if we take our ball again and move it up this time, the gravity wants to pull it down. We call it potential because there isn't really any physical representation. There is, but right here represents our kind of like velocity. Actually, in this case it will be proportional to velocity, and the blue line represents the potential. This is actually shaping up to be a pretty nice video. Electrolysis, so turning electrical energy to chemical energy. And this one is pretty simple. That's just water. Or rather, what we can do with... In this case, some water sounds would be nice. Do I have water sounds in my copyright-free boing? Explosion hit. Do I have water? I don't think so. Well, allow me then to look for it. You can listen to Oddkid 2 in the background. No. Seems good enough. Boy, these are also watery. Boy, these are also liquid. Oh yeah, they are. This water. Of course they are, but... Copyright-free boing. Liquid. Hoppin'. Boy, these are also liquid. It makes me feel... it makes me feel...
That's just water. Rather...
And in this case, move it back a bit.
That's just
Actually, no, move it forward.
water. Rather what we...
And then convolution reverb. Now, thanks to our Lord and Savior for creating a convolution reverb.
Water. Rather what we can do with water. You see, water. Rather...
No, we don't need... We don't want... Massive cavern, but with no echo.
Water. Rather what we can...
Let's go back to color.
Rather what we can do with water. Rather what we can do... Water. Rather what we...
Not quite. Empty living room?
Water. Rather what we can...
The opposite. Opposite. Medium-sized cave.
Water. Rather what we can...
No.
Rather what we can do with...
No, not at all. Damn it. Oof. I don't think this sound will just fit. We have that's a big sploosh. Another big one. This is water. That's a pretty loud one. And waterfall. Heavy sploosh. What about... No, this is surface bubbles, not quite. Comical duck? It's a comical duck, alright. What I need is an extremely specific one, though. No, that's an underwater scream. No, that's again an underwater scream, not what I'm looking for. Water pouring is... Okay, that's more like in a glass. What I need is a glass container. Oh, maybe I just need to be deeper. Ooh. Tempting. Audio effects, modulation. Ah, flanger, phaser. I never learned what these do. Never bothered.
You see, water is my one. Rather what we can do with water. Rather what we can do with water. Water. Rather what we can do with water. You see, water...
I'm sorry?
Rather...
What do these do? Synthetic yo-yo? Count me in.
Rather what we can do with water.
What does a flanger do? I've never bothered to use flangers or phaser, never had the need. Or maybe I have had the need, but I just didn't know that. Too many pills.
Rather what we can do.
Phaser. One of them has to be the answer. Oh, these just have numbers.
Rather what we can do with water. You see, water... Rather what we can do with water. Rather what we can do with water. Rather what we can do with water.
Okay, none of these will solve the underlying issue of the fact that it just sounds like it's going to a cup. It sounds small. Filtering EQ. This sounds like it could fix it by giving me parametric equalizer and doing this and then doing this all the way and then removing the higher bits and then...
Rather what we can do with water.
Give it a lot.
You see, what? Water. Rather what we...
And low.
Water. Rather...
Really low.
Water. Or rather, what we can do with
No convolution rebirth. Oh, there are presets. These, which I haven't. Okay.
water. Or rather, what we
No.
water. Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, water is made of 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogens, bonded like this. Now, what is the reason for water? Or rather, what we can do with water. You see,
Wait, impulse. So for the impulse, I need the whole.
or rather, what we can do with water. You see, or rather, what we can do with water. You see,
Gain higher.
just water.
This is
Or
going to
rather,
come
what-
back to bite me when I switch, and it's just gonna be so loud. Under the bridge.
Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, or rather, we can do with water. You see,
Oh no. Why am I spending so much time on this?
or rather, what we can do with water.
I feel like I'm just spending so much time on this because I just looking for something to do in the background when the animation is rendering.
Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, water is
But then we need a splooshing sound, like it's like a sploosh. Continuous. No, that's the single one. I need continuous. That's too small. That's once again too small. And that's way too big. That's a singular. No. No. That's just ketchup, no. Surface bubbles? Maybe. If it wasn't so bubbly. You know what, maybe I should just leave it there. Good enough. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's good enough in my book. Alright, so this one, which is... the blue one is practically invisible. There's absolutely no contrast between the background and the blue one. Cool. Glad to hear. Yep, the light blue is practically invisible. Sick. I need to change it up then a bit. Something like 0.1. And there we go.
water. Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, water is made of 1 oxygen and 2 is made of 1 oxygen. That's just water.
Yeah, let's remove the water sound. This point
That's just water. Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, what simple. That's just water. Or rather, what we can do with water. You see, water is made of 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogens, bonded like this. What we can do with water. You see, water is made of 1.
Oh, that's where the boing sign would come in
1
handy.
oxygen and 2.
Now the boing would fit in. Hold on, let me get my boing. Copyright free boing. And now what I need is boing. Okay. 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 I think this one's best. There we go.
Of 1 oxygen.
Yes, perfection.
Oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Of 1 oxygen.
Okay. Now it's time to fix it. And fix it we shall by using... what did I use last time? I think I used the phaser actually. I might have used the flanger and the phaser and whatnot. I don't know how they work, but I do remember using something to change it.
One oxygen,
Good enough.
oxygen, and 2 hydrogen.
I just don't want it to be silly. That's it. Boing, boing indeed. Whoa, why is it taking such a long time to import these files? That's shady.
Hydrogens bonded like
Wait, what? Both hydrogens on the same file? Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, okay, that does make sense.
2 hydrogens bonded. Two hydrogens bonded like this. Hydrogens bonded like hydrogens bonded like this. Two hydrogens bonded like this. Now, what is the reason for the bond? Well, molecular orbital theory. Okay, it sounds awful, but
Remember when I said that we should really get to like 15 minutes today at least? Yep, that's... We're gonna get there. We're almost 7 minutes away. Only 2 watching, bro, fell off. Yeah.
Now, what is the reason for the bond? Well, molecular orbital theory. For the bond? Well, molecular
Yeah, I shouldn't overdo it with the boings though.
orbital.
Make it. Why'd you start to make lots of things in your videos very elastic? Because I like that effect. When it comes to things appearing, there aren't actually that many creative effects I can use. And elastic just looks good.
Molecular orbital theory.
It just looks good. I could have them appear from the side. I could have them appear like with alpha just going in. But for some reason, whenever there's a bright background, I like doing this. Or whenever we're doing with walking balls. Like right here, you can see that for this chapter, I don't really use the elastic one at all. I just use things appearing out of nowhere or coming from off the side. And there isn't really anything elastic. Is that if I use the same trick for the entire video, it's gonna be blunt. And elastic is just the most visible.
Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me.
I do use it in moderation, it just doesn't feel like it. Wait, is this done rendering? I don't think it is. Oh yeah, the intro! Almost forgot again. The intro to the video. This one.
Are completely different, and yet we use a single term called energy to describe them all. Why is that? How would they be connected at all? And most importantly, what even is energy? How would they be connected at all? And most important,
74. And then for the 74, we're gonna need another camera, this time with this, and then like this, and then like this. And then just a nice little tilt. Give me 74. There we go. And linear.
What would they be connected at all? And what would they be connected at all? And
Frames and render. Ah, sick. We're only 1/3 of the way there. Keeps hitting on me. Dawning on me, whatever.
But you have to trust me, it's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them.
Oh my goodness, I did it incorrectly. Oh, fudge. I just realized. No. This is wrong. This is so wrong. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, so the way to do it will be a bit tricky because these are all keyframed for a reason. The reason why these are keyframed is because they actually expand at the very beginning. And that is... This is what we would like to move. Think no, hold on. This right here is probably what we would like to move. Yes, because then from this we can expand. So right here we divide them into shells and subshells. So shells by length and subshells by color. And then by height we divide them into orbitals. I might need to reread the script for this. Okay, so first we start with this and we just do shells and subshells. Alright, simple enough. So let's 600 and there. I don't want your circuit-related streams really help me in practical classes. Oh yeah, I did those a while back, didn't I? I might need to come back to those, actually. I really might need to come back for those soon, because for the next month, one of the videos I have planned will include... Well, two of the videos I have planned actually will include circuits, so...
Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me, it's way simple. Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me, it's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shells and subshells, and we do it for some boring quantum mechanics reasons. Let's start simple with how we divide...
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shells, more than it seems. Let's start simple with how we...
Too much of a gap. No, it's not too much of a gap actually. I think this one's just...
Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shells and subshells. We do it for some boring quantum mechanical reasons which we won't really get into right now because they are irrelevant. But here are the two most important things. First of all, energy. Hey, that's what this video is about.
Oh, I did say video instead of chapter. Oh, I'm so smart.
Hey, that's what this video is about. That's what this video is about. Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered by their energy. So the higher the electron is, the higher its energy. And because, as I mentioned, things don't really like having energy, electrons start seeing the shells from the bottom
Yeah,
up.
we've already been over molecular orbital theory in another video.
Then the next thing is orbitals. So
Thanks. Yeah, I really
shells
should
from
get
the
back to
bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles into squares which are called orbitals, and each one can fit only 2 electrons.
There's so much more left to do with this video.
Orbital theory. Now to add the molecular with water.
This one, that's where the pain will start. Up to this point, all the animations should take me like an hour right now to finish. Well, depending on the render time, of course. But from that point on, it's going to be really annoying, because from that point on, I'm gonna have to do the water orbitals combining animation, which I have not even made successfully for the electron video. So, oh no. Oh no! Oh shucks. And you know what? We might actually as well expand the intro to see how it looks. It's looking.
Light, heat, charge, movement. All of these things are completely different, and yet we use a single term called energy to
Oh no!
a term called
That's wrong. That's so wrong. That's where it should appear. Okay, so I think the timing's a bit off.
light, heat, charge, movement.
And the
All
timing
of
for
these
heat is
things
also
are
off.
completely different, and yet we use a single term called energy to describe called
So right here is where it should appear. Oh, that timing is disgusting.
light, heat, charge, movement. All of these things are completely different, and yet we use a single term called energy to describe them all. Why is that? Why would they be connected at all? And most importantly, what even is energy? So first things first, what is
Y'all just come back in sync. That's suspicious. Hey, have you all ever noticed how we never see Lamppost and Mortal in the same room together? Had a good drink of water. Yeah, I'm not really. I myself am more of a caffeine and milk kind of guy.
bonded like this? Now, what is the reason for the bond? Well, molecular orbital theory. Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons.
It's right here.
Okay,
Don't have a free make it.
Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide.
My taskbar is broken yet again. It keeps just breaking. Taskbar behavior. Show on all displays. Windows, pull yourself together. We ain't got time for this. What I'm looking for right now is the poses, correct? Yes.
Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shells and subshells. We do it for some boring quantum mechanical reasons, which we won't really get into right now because they are irrelevant. It sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler and more useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shells and subshells. We do it for some boring quantum mechanical reasons, which we won't really get into right now because they are irrelevant. But here are the two most important things. First of all, energy. Hey, that's what this video is about. Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered.
I already know this make it will go here. I can already tell.
First of all, energy. Hey, that's what this video is about. Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered. Hey, that's what this video is about. Here you can see, hey, that's what this video is about. Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered by their energy. So the higher the electron is, the higher its energy.
So dumb. And now we're just playing the render game, waiting for everything to render. Might as well script something, I suppose, then. I slept at 5, woke up at 5:40, went to the gym, and left the gym at 7. I was at lab at 7:15, stood there for half an hour, came back to 9, ate some raw protein powder, and went to laboratory again. Lamppost, if I'm gonna be honest, I really feel like you should chill with the gym a bit, you know? I feel like you should cool it. Because that's really unhealthy. Sacrificing sleep for a workout. That's really unhealthy. I was gonna ask, I was gonna talk with you about this because, like, a couple of days ago, or weeks, I don't know, time is melting. The concept of time is ruined. I remember I had a conversation with you where you mentioned how you slept for like less than 5 hours, but spent 7 hours at the gym. Which is, it's not great. I would say that's pretty awful, actually. Extremely unhealthy. Can I do only have a midnight of studying? It's just sacrifice the gym for sleep. More sleeping, less walking out. If you wanna stay fit, 1 hour of walking out a day, that's already pretty good. Way less workout, way more sleep. That would be my recommendation. Life is all balance, not min-maxing. No, I wanted to my interest at the gym, but 3 sets of 60 days I never. That's not a good idea. That's irresponsible on so many levels. There are layers of how destructive that sort of behavior is. There are layers to it. Instead of sleep, yeah. Numbers, there are better. Don't you have a therapist now? Oh, please, more therapy, less walking out. I feel like that at this point, that might be a loop for you, Lamppost, where you feel extremely anxious, and because of that, you have these thoughts which keep bothering you, and because of that, you sacrifice sleep for exercise, and because of sleep and lack of sleep and overdoing yourself when it comes to exercise, you just become anxious again. This could be a loop. So that's, this could be helping you with these thoughts in like short term, but it could be extremely harmful in long term. I don't have much time for anything. What do you mean? You spent 7 hours walking out! That's a shit ton of time! I've made the entire 500 charities special video in a day. Like 8 hours. 7 hours is an insane amount of time. That's what I'm saying. You need to walk out less. It's unhealthy at this point. It's really unhealthy. Anyhow, what was I doing? Oh yeah, hold on. Flame sent a meme. Stop doing chemistry. There are only 4 elements: water, fire, and F. No, I would like. I agree with this statement. This is just idiotic. The question will. I love these memes, the genre memes. No, I mean, that day I had time to go to gym for 7.5 hours, but I wanted the EP. But still, I feel like gym is a good idea to let me out. You know what I'm saying? It's. That's kind of like. The best analogy I have for what you're describing, in my opinion, would be someone who would be a gambling addict who is really worried about not having money. And because of that, they don't want to focus on the fact that they're worried about not having money, so they keep gambling and keep losing money. That would be the best analogy I can come up with. Studies. Lampos, you really need to take better care of yourself. That's just dangerous. Times I need like on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and Sunday. Like EP. Yeah, but that's not a good thing to gamble either, is it? People keep thinking that like I don't sleep enough, but I do sleep a lot. I have a fucking spreadsheet to prove that I sleep on average 33% of the time. I made a spreadsheet to prove to people that I do sleep an adequate amount of time. Be like me. Lampos, always remember, I am awesome. Be like me. No wonder why you're depressed. I don't think it's that simple, Conan, but I do believe. But it's pretty silly to assume it wouldn't be a factor. I'm just worried about Lamppost. No, do you make it? No, I don't mean. Oh, obviously I don't mean me. I'm not depressed. Hi, the Tefta. Welcome. How you doing? Hi, the Tefta. How's your day going? How you doing? How's it been? Computational, computer scientifical, computational way. Wake up early, but now to be more productive. This is the first day I am up and about. Festive. Wait, you mean like? Oh, hold on, a good stretch just hit me. Better than by an hour. Well, what a coincidence. We've actually just been talking about sleep. I wake up an hour early 3 days in a row, but slept in. That's still fair. It's really nice having these, you know, like productivity goals. Because if you succeed, that's great. You're being productive. But if you fail, then it's not bad because you're just trying to increase your productivity. So these self-productivity goals are actually really nice because if you fail, then you haven't really failed because you just haven't improved. If you improve, that's great. You've improved. I should also try that sort of thing. I should try sleeping exactly 8 hours each day and then move that down to 7. Now, new schedule. That's great. Sick. Make it. Is it 33%? 33.33? I don't know. I will have to check. I actually abandoned that spreadsheet after like 23 weeks because I didn't need it anymore. Also trying to write on the task I want to accomplish that hour in the morning. You're making a progress tracker? Oh, I have been there, done that. CD Progress Pi, that was one of them. Progress Tracker 2.0, that was the second version. Those are the only two I have here, but I'm pretty certain there's another one in the M, I think. Not system volume information, walking space. One of those was another progress tracker. I do love me some good progress trackers. Progress trackers are great. I love making them. I actually have a pretty similar thing myself. Let me show you. Well, obviously I have a pretty similar thing. I make it. I have so many progress trackers. But I have a new recent one for which I might actually hit the goals. I'm pretty certain actually I can show this on stream. It looks like this so far. These are the dates. Oops. These are the dates. These are the percentages of videos I should have done by this point. And this is the actual percentage. This is today. So yeah, I'm behind. I'm way behind. But it's not as bad as it could be. Because usually the later in you go, the more behind you fall with these. Or at least that's maybe just for me, because I'm unproductive. But hey, this video, if we get to 15 minutes, I won't be quite as behind. Bye, make it bye everyone. Bye, Conan, and good luck. Have a good one. Speaking of productivity too, we should... Oh wait, is this still... It's still rendering, isn't it? Great. I'm looking for an up to track progress. Do you write in Kotlin? Isn't that just the Java upgrade? The language that's made to replace Java? In that case, no. I don't like Java. Java is not really my kind of worms, you know? Program language, yeah. I'm pretty certain it just compiles into... Well, that's an alarm. Hold on. There we go. I'm pretty certain it just compiles into the same thing as Java does. What chemistry? I'm working on videos. Not your cup of coffee. What's up with me and coffee? I don't drink that much coffee. I would say I drink a pretty average amount of coffee for an average adult. In my opinion. I'm pretty certain. Let's play some music. I'm on my first cup today! The animations are getting better. I should hope so. The video is getting better. Like, this video was meant to... Okay, first of all, the cinematic just in the background. Mwah, phenomenal for explaining what I'm doing. But this video originally started just as a test of if I can make a video on stream. But oh my goodness, it's shaping up to be actually a really nice video so far. And the Suno AI music. I am in your debt for show me because this is Suno AI is amazing.
Let's start.
I love it. All of the music for the sulfuric acid video actually. All of that music was Suno AI generated, as I already mentioned on multiple occasions. And a lot of people don't like it for it actually. I get why, the existential dread. It's not performing too well, it's like, it's not too high, it's pretty low, but I get why. There's two different sulfuric acid videos. It's pretty funny. It was great, the price is crazy good. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that is kind of upsetting, in my opinion, is the fact that, like, with the Pro, that's still not a lot of credits. I think the only reason why people buy Pro is the same reason for why I bought it, which is basically to get the license. Now I can play this in the background and have the stream monetized for those sweet, sweet cents.
Okay, it sounds awful, but you have to trust me. It's way simpler and more
All
useful.
of this music is also obviously Suno AI, and including this. The songs start and end in a bit of an odd way. That's the one thing the AI is still struggling with. I get why. Sometimes you can tell how it's trying its darnest to end the song, but just can't. Like the theme 4 is a pretty good example. At the end, it's really trying to end the song, but just can't. Okay, first of all, this is absolutely great. Sometimes I forget how much I like the theme 4. And right here, it's clearly trying its hardest to end it, but it can't. Yeah, it keeps going. But apart from that, it's fantastic. Anyhow, I really don't know what to do at this point of this, because like I should have to wait for all of this to render. It's almost there. 1 more minute and then it's done. Boy, it's gonna take a bit. Oh, we're gonna switch up the make-its in 4 days. I always forget about the fact that I'm switching up the make-its. What does IKR mean? I don't know what IKR means. I know, right? Makey, I know, right, that you hit something in the previous video. It doesn't fit, does it? Can you switch like every maker has their own personality? I mean, I can have every maker have their own personality. The problem is, the best way for it to work is if I could switch up my voices, but I'm awful with voices. Right, this is the one. Then what do we need next? A lot of people don't like the cartoon make it, but I really like it. The way it's switching is fun.
More useful than it seems. Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shell, Let's start simple with how we divide electrons. We divide them into shell.
Shells. So shells would be this way. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do it exactly. I'll figure it out. Don't want the voice and make a Joker make it. Yeah, no. I mean, I can make the Joker. I would gladly make the Joker make it, but about the voice, no. I will not even attempt. There are some things which, like, I know that you miss 100% of shots you don't take, but at the same time, sometimes some shots should not be taken, you know? I can do a crazy laugh, but that's it. I have just a bit of a crazy voice. Up you go. And there. Hold on. Cinematic jazz oh, the jazz makers are not so good, but the cinematic ones. BI is really good at making cinematic music. Winners per character as green. We'll see what patrons wish. I'm bound to the will of the patrons. I have no say in the matter. I like how I made this scene for the chemistry video, and I like it so much I just keep reusing it in almost every single video because it's so well made. So we start at shell 1, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. What's the size of those exactly? Great question. One check. The table. Oh no, I don't mean the table, I mean the scene. The table actually I'm also reusing, and I guess that's fair. I guess I'm also reusing the table. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I just care about my digital footprint. The funniest of digital footprints. Okay. Center and middle. These appear to be a bit too big. Oh well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Let's do only 4. The shell started with 1, correct? Yeah, I think. Reduce, reuse, remake it. Reduce, reuse, remake it. Hell yeah. That's the first single frame so far. All of these so far are just animations. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess, isn't it? Oh well. As if I care. In this case, active element would be a million point. I'm sorry. It's not lined anymore. Ooh, it's not lined. Whoops. Well, that's gonna upset some people. I say you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you may find you get what you need. Okay, this up, up, up. Yeah, it cuts off at weird times because AI has no idea how to end the songs. Epic 3. Let's see. This space feels odd. How's life going, Maggie? I'm good. I'm good. I'm decent. A bit on the broke side, but I'll figure it out. In 3 months, I'll have to donate $600 to charity, which is already a looming problem for me. I keep forgetting that I did this, that I like decided to donate. Every 3 months, basically, which I know how I forget about something. I just always forget. 5 is the one I'm looking for. 5 and 5. Seven and 7. Nation does. I mean, what that nation does. It's important. I have to donate charity. With the slice of pie, I'm trying to do good things on many levels, actually. As pretentious as it sounds. It sounds quite pretentious. The main thing is more about like encouraging people to be less selfish. I know that's or to be selfless in a selfish manner, or just about like getting people used to giving to other people. You know, getting people used to being nice. Because I feel like in like a fully automated society, if we're just not dicks to each other, this will all work out perfectly well. There we go. Shells, subshells. Sick. Sweet. Now what's the next one? No, I turned off the frames for some reason. Maybe I didn't, mean I had them open.
To shells and
subshells. Right
subshells. We do it for some boring quantum mechanical reasons, which we won't really get into right now because they are irrelevant. But here are the 2 most important things. First of all, energy. Hey, that's what this video is.
No, I'm gonna fix all this once I actually have something rendering to not waste any time.
Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered by their energy.
Okay, so what we need to do right away is we need delete all of those. Those were just there for a single shot. And now I can actually go straight for the 800. That seems incorrect. Whoops. All of them are keyframed, correct? All of them are keyframed here. That's bad. That's not what we want. Okay, so what we want is we'd rather actually have all of them keyframed here at this point. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's right. There we go. Now it should be fine. No, it's not. It's so very not. It's because right here they're all keyframed. Makes sense. That took me long enough. And there we go. These are all of the shells and subshells ordered by their energy. In height, okay, 7 to 10 if I'm not mistaken. Ordering a pancake, a butter, and I saw soft waffles. Only doing these 2D Legos. I actually went to the shops today for some sandwich partitions. I had sauce, I didn't have ham. The point is, I saw actually waffles for the first time in a really long time. I actually saw waffles in the shop, in my local shop where I go to every time. That's not the page channel of my Make It Guitar recording in just quoted version Make It Team. Oh no, I think I had this. I'm really curious about the guitar one. Wait, is that you playing? I simply have to. Hold on. We have to. That's what I've been missing. Tefta, I am stealing this. I am stealing this. We simply have to. Wait, am I logged in? I am. Make a song. Am I logged in? Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Give me a second. Almost there. Continue. Yeah. Seems like the wrong account. 50 credits. It is the wrong account. Okay, so sign out. Sign in. But with the other account. My desktop is such a mess right now. No, sign out, sign in. The only Google. Give me a second. I want to quickly switch to Suno. But I just messed it up. Add an account, yes. This one next. This one next. That's my password, correct. Now I need to verify. The 7-step verification enabled on all of my important accounts because I'm paranoid. Frankfurt, Germany. Yup, that's me. And my pin too. Cool. 7 steps, as I mentioned. And once again, I have to check my phone, of course. Google any more late. I mean, you know what? I'm not complaining. Good enough. If it's annoying for me, it's annoying for everyone else. And I can take it. So good enough. There we go. Jeez, took me long enough. Create there. Whoa. Upload audio. Yes, my device. Not desktop, only New Era Music, if I'm not mistaken. Where's music? There's music. Stream, make it guitar. Hell yeah. I serve Tefta, do I own the rights? I actually don't. Tefta, may I? You can, thank you. Alright. I am really curious. I am a sucker, as I do believe most people are. I am simply a sucker for the epic cinematic orchestral, because basically cinematic is just better music. Most of the time it's just better music. Epic, it most of the time means it's rising up, so it's starting slow and small and then it's rising to large and quick, which once again I'm a sucker for. Orchestral, well, obviously the more the merrier. What else do we have? I feel like that's it. I'm a just guitar. I'm creative. The AI is more creative than me. Okay. Wait, I didn't extend it, did I? No, I did not. Whoops. Can I stop? I don't think there's a way to pause once it started. Oh well. 2 of the guitar ones will not have the guitar in them, but epic choral orchestral jazz quartet. Oh, that would be a good one. Rising cinematic orchestral music. Hey, love all you want, but this is gonna be great. That's really loud. Hell yeah! I am so biased with all of this music. Well, this one hasn't gotten to the, orchestral part. But I am so biased with all of this music precisely because it has a Make It theme in it. Sounds like a Bad Piggy's theme song. I get the resemblance, I think. Okay. There we go. Okay, it took its sweet time. Minute and a half. But now we're getting the good part. And that's at least the part I really like. Which is when it's rising. Unfortunately, this slaps. I don't like the fact that it's generating two different pieces at once. I really don't like that part. I wish there was a way for it to only generate one. Maybe there is, maybe I haven't gotten to it. Is that? Or at least haven't found it? Because the fact it's generating two pieces at once, it's just eating up my credits. Camping again, yeah. They just want you to burn right through them credits. Sorry, is it getting anywhere? I can't. Okay, well. It generated the full song. I just can't. I honestly don't know if it's getting anywhere. Doesn't feel like there's not a lot of time. You can thumbs down and may give you back one credit. Well, if I ever wanted thumbs down, this would be it. This is not what I was looking for. Wait, is it giving you credits only on thumbs down or thumbs down and thumbs up? Because that would make sense. Then that would basically be, to use it as data to train the AI. Because in that case, these two, not the biggest fan of. Okay, cinematic orchestral. Let's complicate it a bit. Let's do quartet, you say? Choral. Ah, that's might be a good one. Quartet. Also kind of what I would be looking for. And then what? I do like it more on the jazzy side, Jazz it up a bit. That's right. Okay. I'm curious. This one finished rendering, which means we might as well go on. 10.
And because, as I mentioned, things don't really like having energy, electrons. Here you can see these shells and subshells ordered by their energy. So the higher the electron is, the higher its energy. And because, as I mentioned, things don't really like having energy, electrons start filling these shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So, how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles.
Okay, right here I should do probably an arrow. This traditional arrow. We'll check. Okay, no, let's check it. Hell yeah. The reaction. Medium midnight by lamppost, but please do be careful and do listen to what I mentioned because I really am worried. Curious, but not what I'm exactly what I was going for. It's basically the same song. Hold on. Although this would make for some pretty good background music. Each time where you just... At this point I should expect that. I should expect the Make It theme in there, because of course I'm generating with the Make It theme. But no, it surprises me every single time. That's the intro. Finished, got it. That's all we need from live stream, isn't it? Just cool music playing in the background while I'm just doing random things on screen.
Energy to describe them all. Why is that? Why would they be connected at all? And most importantly, what even is energy?
Okay, in this case, what we need is we need... there we go. Let's save it into another folder. So, frames 1. why the audio is lagging an awful lot. Happy, where did you comment, by the way? Hi. Let's try something different. I really often like giving it a challenge because for some reason, I don't know, it just... Oh, not for some reason, that's kind of the point of the AIs. When you give it something you don't think will work, the AI is made to make good music, basically, right? So, practically no matter what you do, it will make a good song. The main question is, will you make the song you're looking for? Which means, what I really like to do is give it something random, something which it doesn't seem like it should work, you know, something which feels off, but then you still guaranteed a good song in the end. A song which will be different. For example, in this case, we could do futuristic, we could do electro-electronic, not pop. Let's do electro-electronic. Let's do beat. Let's do epic, might as well. And upbeat, orchestral. Not twice, once is good enough. Cinematic. Bass, nah, pop might as well. Let's try something like this. The odd guitar. And let's see what we can cook up now. Let me remind you all, this is the bass. So the bass has practically nothing to do with the things we... yeah. Ah, damn, you're good at playing the guitar. Oh, that's a whole different song. Let's see. Something happening to make it. Yeah, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Can you re-blame me? Sounds good. That's what I really like about it. Like, no matter what you input in there, it's gonna make a good song. This is definitely slow. Oh. Actually, I like this one to disappear. And then in this case, cut in the shredder.
most importantly,
Oh, that's not a second. I've already done 6 hours there and they don't know me anymore. As I mentioned, you're overdoing it.
what even is?
Oh, this one is way more curious. Right, well, I guess we're gonna need the gravity for this then. That's what's upsetting me though too. Every now and then when I generate music, especially with rock music, it's inserting vocals. Instrumental! Make it instrumental! Yeah! That's not what I meant! Instrumental. Specifically instrumental. Make a theme in the background. Yeah, I really like it. Cracks me every time. I should explain at this point, but I just simply don't. Right, so what we want right this case is all of these. We want them to be. First of all, the location one, we just want to clear for the sake of simplicity. And then right here interpolation mode, elastic, yes, and then all of these linear. I meant all of these linear. I said all of these linear. You don't listen, do you? Okay, which one of you still elastic? You seem pretty elastic. Whoa. Oh no. Maybe not elastic, let's go for bounce. Okay, I really like this one. I really, really like this one. How you doing today? How you doing today? Precisely. How you doing today? How you doing today? Doing today? How you doing today? It's really good. And that's for dance? Oh, no. I did like that though. I did like that. I do feel the intro to this video is a bit lacking. But as if I care. Well, I will care, obviously. And the intro ends up sucking, the video won't be great, but... You know, maybe you should try... You know what? Let's do it. Let's try doing the exact same thing, except this time with lyrics. Make it happen. I feel like it's all the lyrics we need. You can generate lyrics based on that already, define the choruses and whatnot. It's actually really nice. We don't want like tempting. We don't want anything too grand. We want simple. We want make it happen. Actually, you know what? Make it happen, because it might struggle. Make it happen. How cheesy do I want to go? There is this impenetrable kind of barrier of cringe that I'm really having trouble crossing. And because of that, I can't really input any semi-serious lyrics, because that the barrier is kind of stopping me.
Orbitals. So, how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle?
Let's divide into squares and find out. Okay, the point is we do this.
And subshells ordered by their energy. So the higher the electron is, the higher its energy. And because, as I mentioned, things don't really like having energy, electrons start filling the shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So
That's
how
really
many
the entire
electrons?
explanation.
Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle?
We might
Well, we
need
can divide
to-
those rectangles into squares. Squares which are called orbitals. And each one
Make it happen today. Make a brain rot version, please. I mean, I already had my fun with the brain rot. It gets really old really quickly. already made like an extremely slow and mellow, like, you know, extremely chill lo-fi song with Dogmatica lyrics. Make a song about sulfuric acid. Yeah, that's the cheesy, you know, like, on one hand we have the cheesy songs, on the other we have the cringe barrier. But I feel like just make it happen. What happens if I just do make it happen over? Because in this song was repeating a single lyric. What happens if I just do make it happen? And then every now and then just throw in we can make it happen or something. I don't know, something to vary it up, to give it some rhythm. Generate lyrics based on that. Make it happen now, 50%. No. Don't go this far. Make it happen now. I want more. I want the lyrics to just be like an accompaniment. Just, we can make it real. No. Too cringe. Make it happen. Make it happen. We can fake it till you make it. Would be tempting to add in the. Okay. Make it. Let's start with. You know what? Let's do it like a make it video. Start the question. Can we make it happen? I'm cringing. Can we make it happen? And then just every single verse needs to make it happen, or at least make it. Now be ready. What are y'all doing? Oh yeah, giving. Okay, never mind. I probably get what y'all doing. Okay. Make it happen. But you introduce. We got. We give it. Oh, we got. No. What a cringe bridge. I can make something better. Believe in make it. It's happening. Much better. Maybe we can make it. Alright. Lyrics in Discord. It's from a song I made. Oh, you mean the... Wait, is that the old Make It song? Yeah, okay. I mean, I also made another song with also cheesy lyrics. Because here's the thing. Hold on, I need downloads. And okay, there we go. There is also... Oh wait, which one was it? I think it was this one. Called $1,000. Which, well... Hold on, no. That's not the one I'm looking for, is it? Oh wait, what did I call it? Or was it? Oh, send it. There we go. Which was the shanty. Oh, this would be such a good shanty. Yeah. I would just also be okay. Hold on. For this one, I do want as just an accompaniment. We could just no, too cheesy. No. How about together we can make it? Oh my goodness, I forgot how to spell make it like a normal person. We can make it. It's right now. I basically want the same exact song as this one, except with lyrics which say make it happen all the time. No, I'll just copy the chorus, actually. And then verse 4 at the end. Together we can make it happen. There. Cool. And the exact same thing. I want the exact same thing as this. Except with lyrics saying make it happen. Together we can make it really cringe. Yeah, but at this point, I just want to make it happen in there. I'm a narcissist. I love hearing myself.
Start feeling the shells from the bottom. Energy. And because, as I mentioned, things don't really like having energy, electrons start feeling the shells from the bottom. Electrons start feeling.
Okay, so right here is where we want to continue. Oh, this is gonna be a... No, I can feel the cringe seeping in already. Okay, so... hold on, my taskbar is broken yet again. I really like those days after I finish the video, because then I can just sit here and stream for however long I want. Because there isn't really any pressing videos I have to make off stream. Already 2 hours, yeah. Okay, so... Oh, right. This one. For this one, I'm gonna need to save it as a new one. And then do... delete these frames. Go from 780, because I don't want it to take years rendering, and then a UV sphere which will go like this. A 1,000 bucks, 1,000 subs. Give it like a 10. And all I'll have to do is copy this. Actually, I'm pretty certain there is a better way to... Oh yeah, I can... Oh wait, I can do it the same way I did it in the electron video, which is geometry nodes, which is a bit better for the sake of convenience. A basic idea is you get a switch, and on true it just does itself, and on false it does itself, but through transform geometry. And then transform geometry is going to be right here scale 1, right here scale 0, like this, and then this elastic, and then we can have this normal or this with an elastic animation. I'm smart. Boy, this is gonna take a lot to render. Did you use something similar in another video? Yeah, in the second most popular video on the channel right now. The electron video. Make it happen. Hell yeah. And that's why, kids, I'm probably never gonna use the lyrics in any actual video. Boy, this is awful. This is making me feel bad inside. Oh no. This is looking pretty slow. Oh, this is bad. This is awful. Wow. I mean, it's good, but it's awful.
As I mentioned, things don't really like having energy. Electrons start filling the shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons? And because, as I mentioned,
Sounds like Pop. I think Pop was one of the. Wait, was Pop one of? Yeah, Pop was one of the.
things don't really like having energy. Electrons
genres.
start filling the shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing.
Make it. Wow, I'm so sorry, Tefta, for actually using your guitar for this. I am so sorry. Can we make it? Yes, we can. I mean, oh, if I could, that's the problem. It always generates the best music with lyrics I don't want.
Electrons start filling the shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles into squares which are called...
I wanted to make up to 15 minutes a day. How am I gonna do it? This is so much. This is so much. It's been 2 hours and we only gotten through like a minute. If we keep going at the same pace, it's going to take me... Oh no, my brain refuses to even comprehend the number. 12 hours. No. How can I speed this up? Walking
So
in
there,
parallel
we
is
can
one idea.
easily switch between different energies and these energies cannot be destroyed nor created. Except... there is a problem, because you see, if we draw a full diagram for this...
We can use EV. I'm not that desperate.
Except, there is a problem, because you see, if we draw a full diagram for this, we can see that we can use the explosion to power a generator to move the electrons, and then the cycle is fully complete. If not for the loss of energy. Loss of energy? I thought energy couldn't be destroyed nor created. But now to add the molecular with water. So why are atoms in water together? Why are they there? Well, it's because...
No, I can't. This is too much. This. One sample in AI denoising. I mean, the render time isn't even the big... Well, it's a bit of an issue, but it's not the biggest issue. It's one of the issues. I'd rather just need to think. So, right here, we'll have all the electrons.
Then the next thing is orbitals. So, how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles into squares which are called orbitals, and each one can fit only 2 electrons. There. Orbital. Now to add the molecular with water. So
This is the biggest issue. I have to figure out something to do for this
So
animation.
why are atoms in water together? Why are they there? Well, it's because when two orbitals come together to form a bond, what they actually do is they form two new orbitals, two bonding orbitals, and the bonding orbital, two new orbitals, two bonding orbitals, and two orbitals, the bonding orbital and the anti-bonding orbital, because of some quantum mechanical, the bonding orbital and the anti-bonding orbs, the bonding orbital and the anti-bonding orbital, because of some quantum mechanical multifunction magic which I explained in another video. Now the whole idea looks like this. The bonding orbital has less energy and the anti-bonding orbital has
more energy.
Now the whole idea will look like this. When our hydrogen... Wait, did I just repeat myself?
I did, yeah, you did. You did repeat yourself.
When our hydrogen and oxygen bond together... Now the whole idea looks like this. The bonding orbital has less energy and the anti-bonding orbital has more. When our hydrogen and oxygen bond together, their electrons move down from their orbitals to their bonding orbitals, releasing this difference in energy in the process, and they stay bonded. In order to break the bonding, you need to pull these electrons back to their original orbitals, which means bringing energy in. That's why if we have water, for example, and we'd like to turn it to hydrogen and oxygen, we need to bring in additional energy. So first what we do is we pull these electrons out, destabilizing the bond between these electrons out, destabilizing the bond between hydrogen and oxygen and keeping them separate. Now what's the bond between two oxygen? Now what's the bond between them separate? Now once the bond between two
Slay the Princess might like it.
It's
I'll check
still
it out
lower
later.
the oxygens being by themselves, so they bond to reduce their energy as much as possible. Now what we do is we introduce these 4 electrons back, allowing the hydrogens to bond again as possible. Now what we do is we introduce these 4 electrons back, allowing the hydrogens to bond into a gas. Now that we have this higher energy hydrogen, we can turn it back into water to release this energy in the form of the explosion. Release this energy in the form of fire. To release this energy in the form of this energy. Release this energy in the form of fire. Or in other words, we can turn electrical energy of electrons into chemical energy, unstable bonds, which we can then turn to kinetic energy, explosion and thermal.
Okay. If we get to this point, that's gonna be already really good, but we have to go beyond. After marriage and kids, who knew physics model that so well? Yeah. Well, in this case, actually, I'm talking about oxygen and hydrogen, so they're actually less stable. But don't worry about that. Wait, hold on. I had such a banger just chilling in my library and I didn't download it? Hold on. It's a banger.
Then the next thing is orbitals.
I should switch it up though, to have like a different scene. Here we go. Now what we can do is we can take this. And we can just set up for all of these orbitals. We can enable switch. And then now only this is popping into existence. Wait, so what will be next again?
Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles into squares which are called orbitals.
I have an idea. Let's turn this off. And let's position all of these appropriate spots. This is really good. How did I miss out on this? These days, apology videos are AI generated. This is really fun. It really is. I know you probably mean that ironically, but I mean unironically. Hey, the fact that apology videos didn't exist is a problem. Alright, now we have this. Oh, it ends like this? No, no, such good, damn it. Okay. Now we have this. We're gonna open up another Blender 4.1 to set up 4, yet again. And then we're gonna save it as setup 5. And then the other setup, which did my taskbar break already? Oh, cool, that was quick. And then we can render this, and in the meantime, work already on the next animation. With all of those turned off. And then to 900. That's a lot of frames. Seeing othering is like a train is gonna crash, but you can't move your eyes out of the way. It's not really like a train that's gonna crash. AIs are just making our lives easier. Just because some people's lives are about like doing some pretty shitty stuff. At this point, the aspect of AIs you are talking about, that's kind of like inventing a new gun. Like, if you think about it, invention of guns, you can make the same argument, right? That people who are doing bad stuff now will have an easier time doing bad stuff. But still, was the invention of gun a bad thing? I think it's more like what people use it for. To be fair, it's intended for it, but at the same time. And then for it because what? We just have to stop incentivizing bad behavior. That's the only reasonable fix. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna go make myself some instant soup and come back. So this will be like a 3-minute long break, okay? You ready? I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Or maybe 5. I might also take a shower. Give me a second. Roger, be right back. Hi, I'm back. Hi. Oh, whoops. There we go. Welcome back. How are we looking on the renders? Eating right now, give me a second. Also, I also made myself a sandwich, so. Hi, the Blue Lightning, welcome. Did you go or do you mean like hello because I'm back? So, next thing, I should render this, yet again, except this time, with one more electron. And this electron we can enable. There we go. And render. Whoa! Not what I meant. I am complicating my life a bit with this. I could have done it the smarter way, but oh well. As if it matters. Hi Venom! Welcome. Code and Craft, hi! Hi, I just want to say you're one of my favorite channels. I'm really glad then, because I'm working on another video, so... You've caught me at a bit of an awkward time, actually. On like my kind of break. I'm eating right now. Look as well, it's 8 AM here and I have to go start school. Well, good luck then, boo. You watching me at 8 AM? The dedication. Impressive. Alright, so. How's the intro doing? 462, which means we should be beyond the... this. Beyond the audio part. Okay, that's enough. But not enough music. Let's play this.
At all, and most importantly, what even is energy?
Okay, the timing isn't that bad. I mean, the reflections do give it away.
What even is energy?
Which is a bit of a problem. But where's the intro? Isn't that important. The medium potatoes is what matters. And this segment is really good, so. Make it, you're one of the worst channels I watch. It's the only one I watch, the best is the worst. I got the bit.
The electron is the highest energy. And because, as I mentioned,
I really made my life way more difficult. Just because I divided into separate folders. At this point, we'll have a separate animation for each electron. And we have 7 more electrons to go. So yeah, that probably was not the smartest decision. Then we have this, which is 8:36 and half a minute per frame, which means like a fair bit longer till we get there, actually. Half a minute per frame. Seconds per frame. Yeah, that's usually what the bottleneck for most of my videos.
Things don't really like having energy, electrons start filling the shells from the bottom up. Then the next thing is orbitals. So how many electrons can we fit on each rectangle? Well, we can divide those rectangles into squares which are called orbitals.
That's what they're doing right now.
Each one can fit only 2 electrons. There. Orbital theory. Now to add the molecular with water. So why are atoms in water together? Why are they...
The water is sort of irrelevant to the point, I suppose, we're making. It's kind of silly.
There. Well, it's because when two orbitals come together to form a bond, what they actually do is they form 2 new orbitals.
Okay, so for this, what we're gonna need is, might as well create another file and just keep working on this in parallel. It's probably the best method to save time, because we do have plenty of work ahead of us still. Set up 5 there. Now save it, start at 900 and move on to 975. And then what we need to do is we need to transition. So all of those parent to this. Keep transform. Then we keep it right here and we replace it with just 2 squares. 2 light blue squares with a single... is the electron relevant? Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to add the electrons later on. Okay. Then after this, we should also clean up everything on the outside a bit, because we do have a lot of glass, and I don't know if it's slowing up the render, but it might be. It might be is a problem enough. I like how we started with this scene for absolutely no reason. We aren't really gonna use it at all. We just started with the scene because it looked pretty. And then never used it again. Cool. Is the lol. Seems like it. Okay, so this should render a bit quicker because of this. Not much though. And we'll replace it with... You know what, let's take those, let's parent them to the camera actually. And let's have the camera rotate. Because walking in this -96 is really annoying. And let's just go for -180. It's so much simpler. This also could be 90, I feel, well no, because then we, damn it. 4 degrees, such a huge difference. There, and this could be 0. And that way, at least now we're going straight forward, which means it will be a bit easier to set up all the cubes and whatnot. So by cube, with material 5, if I do remember correctly, this is also such a mess. And on the... Okay, so where we want to end up is 0.8, maybe 0.8. There we go. And now this will be our sigma bonding. And just like that, we're rendering 4 different animations at the same time. Oh boy. And comments got deleted by YouTube because I said poisoning. Hey, YouTube likes its advertisers. So do I. I get paid for it. Why is the arrow in... Whoops. I kind of messed up. No, well, it's not that big of an issue. Now we just have to wait for all of that to render, actually. There isn't much I can do. I guess we could take this time to rest up a bit. We could play some auction not included. It's an idea. Alright. Alright. So. OBS having some trouble capturing the... There we go. Cycle 58. Poisoning doesn't swear word. It doesn't have to be a swear for you to not like it. Hold on. Options, audio a bit higher up. Much better. This is probably the best colony I've made so far. It's actually really great. Ooh, it's lagging because of the animations. Right here, first of all, when it comes to the rooms, we have the barracks for almost all of my people. I have 12 people and only 9 cots. Well, we're working on this. We have the medical place for all of the hospital for all of our problems. We have the research station. We have the washroom. We have 2 great halls, even though we don't need them. A huge spot for farming. It's great. Make it. I don't have much time, but hi, Kuwant. Kuwant, are you time traveling again? That's such a time travel thing to say. I don't have much time. And also we have loads, and I mean loads of dead people everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I'm in the time loop. I see. Wednesdays, alright. 20 minutes, you know. I get it. Is the sun exploding? Wednesdays. Right here, what I wanted to check is I wanted to get the... Wait, it wasn't bone leaf. Thimbleweed, yes. Can I just set it up and can they farm it? Because I'm kind of needed. I'm still not over how good that game was. It was still, I really liked it. It was space and time, so I'm biased though. It's just a shame that doesn't really have all that much replay value. Because once you finish the game, that's it. We have polar water right here. $22 to $37. Fine, uproot, and we're moving it to the kitchen. All the places. Yeah, this is the only place where it's hot enough. Although it barely. This isn't hot enough. This is... Oh, we're really gonna have a lot of trouble finding a spot where it could be hot enough for this plant. Okay. Let's make it right here, I suppose. make us playing games now. What did I miss? We have 4 different animations rendering in the background, and so I can't really walk on any of them because they're all rendering. So might as well wait. By the way, the way we're handling temperature in this is pretty fun. You see, down here we have a cool steam vent, and the name cool that's sort of misleading, because it's not cool, it's emitting at 110 degrees Celsius, which is quite a lot. That's a lot of bullet gas too. With bullet oxygen, I mean. 6.5 kilograms, oof. And so the way we regulate temperature is that the entire world is just cold, and then this thing is emitting hot water, which is getting pumped back into these, which then heat everything up. Not successfully, may I mention. Still extremely cold. 15 seconds to make it switch from learning music to learning finals. We oscillate quickly. Body temperature still not good enough. 22 degrees Celsius. You have 19. Damn it! Okay, we'll cross the bridge of heating it up when we get to it. For now, let's get some cold water. No, actually we should cross it right now. Everything is cold. Everything is cold. Practicing thermodynamics. Precisely. That's what I'm doing. I'm just researching thermodynamics. I'm just simulating thermodynamics, actually. It's even more advanced. Why is the 6.5 kilograms? That's so much oxygen. And now it's emitting extremely hot steam. Suffocating, why and who? No, never mind. That was just... okay. For the funsies, I get it. Well, at least it should be emitting steam. It doesn't really appear to be emitting much, actually. I'm sorry, what's happening now? We might need to pump some of this polluted oxygen out of there. I mean, it's valuable, it's oxygen, so we do like the idea of having oxygen. It's just that we don't want it in there, which means we will store it. Oh, there's another one right here. We do need those, okay. This is not enough. It's not enough of a storage. So for 3 seconds now there's a 3-hour gaming break, so if I don't game, it's I study in the break time. Body temperature is still the problem. 19, yeah, about that. We kind of don't have any spot. Well, this spot is hot enough. It's too hot, actually. Damn it! It's not one thing, it's another. Why is that so hot? What happened there? Randomly spicy. And why are you starving? We have 40,000 calories. Pick away. Eat something. Botany is so boring. I'm watching a lecture and you even go both. I'm doing botany right now. What do you learn in botany, actually? Is it just like plant medicine? Also make it I love piracy. Oh, why would you love piracy? It's bad. Piracy is not good. It's awful. It's awful. Piracy is piracy no piracy. No guys, no piracy, okay? Piracy is so bad and awful, and no, we don't like piracy. We don't like piracy, no. We have automation. I'm gonna... Oh, we have automation, but we don't have automation wire. Well, that's sweet. We don't need this, actually. We need automation. We need, well, this at least. I'm gonna go buy Code and Crafting. Have a good one. I had a site a couple of years ago, and it was shite, but there was so many others, but found a new site recently. It's great. You found a new site recently? Oh wow, that sounds incredible. Whoa, Nicola, you might want to get out of devs. You still can. There we go. Oh Max, you fucking idiot. Okay, out you go. Why is there an oxyfen seed? Are there oxyfen seeds in the ground? That would be great. Get out of there, you bloody idiot! You're gonna suffocate! I can't with them sometimes. Okay, now when they build this, what I'm going to do is we're going to add a gas pump inside with automation to power off this production, because it's clearly screwing up our water system. If it's not one thing, it's another. I think we just accidentally set up a way to just duplicate polluted oxygen, which would be pretty funny because that would actually be a pretty handy life hack. Oxygen is... well, I don't know if I should say more valuable than water, but it's close. It's way more difficult to get an infinite source of oxygen than an infinite source of water. Let's do it like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like... oh, I can't put... oh, fudge, no, that's annoying. I set up right here. It's complicated enough. There we go. Okay, I give you 3 prompts for the different make it's. I put them in Patreon only me, but I'll repeat them. Mida make it, Oscar statue make it, and space make it. Oh, those are some really good prompts, actually. I'll be sure to use them. Ah, oh, it's so sad you're going away. When you come back, I'll show you my walk. I'm gonna make them the best goddamn make-its you've ever seen. Yeah, this one, just opening this door for like a second already leaks so much oxygen. Body temperature again. Would I heat up? If I had to. We should make a greenhouse. Makers making the best make it while I'm gone. Listen, when you come back, they'll all be ready. You won't have to wait 10 days every single time. Finish in space, I might see the action. Okay, I will. I will do them in order then. Don't keep the door open! No, you're leaking all the... damn it, you are... you suck so much. There we go. Much better. Now, the air in there is a bit spicy, but only a bit. Not too bad, actually. Could be worse. Oh, you don't need this mesh tile. Why are we building it then? I had no idea it could just be... Ooh, I built it with the wrong... Oh no, I did, didn't I? Didn't I just build it with the wrong... Whoops, I built it with the wrong... No, it might break. I built it with copper. I was supposed to build it with gold amalgam. Oh no. Space is so cool though. Space is so cool. I love space. Space is so cool. So cool. Maybe they can handle the wind. Space is so cool. Video on space somehow. One day I do have it planned. It's just that when it comes to space, it's tricky because it would be way different from what I normally make. And the same song in mine. What do you mean funny internet screaming man? The king of FNAF. That's who he is. Address him by his god-given title. A lord of YouTube. The only title I recognize. Okay, this is good. That's what we wanted. Because right here now we have access to the pitcher pump. Like this. Which will give us all this polluted oxygen. Polluted water. Which means we might have to leave it there. And we should also make a greenhouse. Because everything so far is cold. Everything. Everything is so cold. What would be a good place for a greenhouse? You really do have a soul bond. Listen, great minds think alike. Okay, if I wanted to make a greenhouse... Where would I set it up? When it comes to utilities, we do have an ice maker, which if I'm not mistaken converts water into ice, but... Oh, we have a space heater too. Although a space heater, I don't really like this idea because... For most of my playthroughs, my main issue was lowering the temperature. And now I'm trying to make the temperature higher on purpose. You know, it kind of feels odd. Great minds think alike, mate. I don't think great minds think about Markiplier and EGs. Kuant, that's the problem. You're still stuck behind. Don't let society tell you what great minds think like and don't think like, okay? Be the great mind. Let's make the greenhouse right here. Actually, this is a bit close to our energy line. This would be a nice place for a greenhouse. I'm right here, want to build the rooms. How intelligent of me to make the rooms in the only place I found so far which has chlorine gas in it. Swell. Hi, Roshan, by the way. Why am I thinking about this so hard? It's not that deep. The greenhouse doesn't even have to be this large. I can just do a manual airlock right here. And then replace all of these with insulated tiles up to this spot. Actually 9 is an overkill, let's do 7. 7. How deep should it go? Good question. 1 to 3, and then we have a 4. Like this. Like this. Like this. Correct? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it should be absolutely fine. And then what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to heat all this up, and then we'll use it to graph Thimbleweed. How are the animations looking, by the way? Still going, still going. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Of this, then we have... Oh, there's one I need to switch in the background. That's set up for animation. So cool. We can handle the rendering. This is so cool. So cool. It's so pretty, so pretty. There are billions and billions of stuff. So right here we have a gas pump. Pipe blocked? What do you mean pipe blocked? Oh, it is. You are absolutely correct. If we build this, then this will slowly but surely pump out all of the chlorine and all of the hydrogen, which will be good, because then once we pump all this out, we can just expand our barracks there. And they also have an adequate size to then be turned into the whatever it's called. Yeah, this one just broke. I genuinely think we might be duplicating oxygen somehow. I don't know how exactly, but hey, I ain't complaining. Miss wooden dolls, they were freaking as a child. Wooden dolls? As a child? Happy, you're 9. Travaldo, you bloody idiot. Oh, now we have to wait until it goes over there. Travaldo, move over here. No, don't go back. Move this way. No, move over here. There we go. Now hop on. Exeter 4 is a child level. But you're still a child, I mean, that's what I meant. There we go, Travaldo's out. Don't go back in! Oh, y'all just like living on the edge. Okay, now the next mission will be to just heat all of this up. A bit. At least a little bit. Okay, this has 23 kilograms of polluted gas, polluted oxygen, which would be nice to actually pump in there too. And that's probably what we're gonna do. So this with a 7 going in here. That's the first time I had oxygen included glitch. That's a curious experience. What game actually was that? You mean this? This is oxygen not included. It's a game. And then utilities heated up. Space heater. Because we're in space, it's a pun, I like it. There we go. And then also, oh wait, actually, let's cheese this first. 12 medicine, we already have a doctor with 14 if I do remember correctly. Nope. 16 machinery. Oh yes, absolutely. 16 is really high. Then make it was your sleep schedule. I don't have one. Too much planning. It was too annoying to set up, if I'm being honest. I genuinely think it's just duplicating oxygen. Really seems like it is. Now, farm tile right here, right next to the heater, and set up that sucker. I don't think you sleep well. I sleep fine! Thank you. I don't appreciate the tone. So where did the water come from? What just happened? Was there ice in there? No, just random. Okay, cool. Someone sneezed. I see you always online. Yeah, because I'm always online when I'm awake. Alright. How hot is this? Not nearly enough! How is the temperature going down? I'm sorry? Radiates a moderate amount of heat. Okay, now it's going up. Okay. Good. Okay, it's going up. Sick. Very slowly. How much power is it eating up? 120. Okay, it's a fair bit, but not an insane amount. Oh, this entire thing is heating up. Oh, that was... Never mind, that's actually pretty quick. How can it be you and I live almost on the opposite side of the world? I don't know, I just wake up randomly. Oh wait, so is it heating up and then releasing its heat? I am kind of confused as if to what's happening. Pressure might still not be there, never mind. It's fine. It takes a lot of polluted water to function. So we have an incentive to quickly heat all this up. Okay, I gotta go down. Well, Biden, Christian. Wait, why is everyone standing around doing nothing? Are you all done with... Oh, you are? Okay. Well then, dig this up, I guess. All this ice would also be nice. We'd like to transfer it all the way down there, but we can't rebuild this track yet. This is kind of our priority. It's holding us back a bit. Let's set up... actually, if we set up more of them, they're gonna eat up... They're gonna drink all of our polluted water away! Wait, don't we have like a liquid reservoir? Isn't this filled with polluted water? I think it might be. Hold on. This is heating up so slowly. Let's set up another one. People don't need sleep, I don't just need happiness. Sleep is such a wild thing, because it's so simple. Just sleep around 8 hours a day. That's it. That's all there is to it. And people complain, argue, and... do all sorts of... funky stuff. Okay, how about this? Is there ice somewhere? Why is it dripping? Where's the water coming from? Okay, so all the gas went in there, I'm assuming. Good, good. Let's mop all of this up. And just wait for it to heat up, hopefully. Those space heaters do not seem to be doing the trick. Okay, you're just standing around, which means... Yeah, okay, you've done this too. You are really quick now. Oh! Oh. 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 Yes. Yes. That's perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. 7. Absolutely. In this case, we need this to be a high priority, because it is a high priority. How did I not notice that? Oh, yeah. Oh, say, can you see? 9 kilograms of polluted oxygen too. That's gonna be able to breathe pretty good. There's also a lot of oxygen in this room up here. I don't know where it comes from, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to heat up to like 30 degrees Celsius, something like that. Okay, the water is hotter, which is nice. It's also helping. This space heater is doing nothing. Mass, specific heat capacity, surface area, insulation thickness, thermoconductivity. Well then this should be heating up, shouldn't it? Where's the water coming from? I have so many questions. Okay. You'll walk on this. Another thing. Oh wait, how much metal do we have? We don't have nearly enough. Oh no, where are we gonna get the metal from? There's a lot of aluminum. Right here, we might need to go for it. I am screwing up all of the nice setups we got so far because I don't care. We have my favorite energy source available to us right now. It's right there. I want it. I'm gonna get a natural gas generator and we're gonna milk this sucker dry. Correct? Yes. Let's go for aluminum. There we go. And this is going to be our temporary storage for natural gas. This is all going to be just the buffer. make it. Where's the next make the event? In 4 days. Alright, there we go. Right here, this will... We do want it to go down, hold on. This we want to go up. This we want deconstructed, this we want to go down. All of this we want deleted. This we should also get out of the way because we don't actually care about polluted water anymore. So it might as well fall. Right here we have a pond for it, so it's perfect. All perfectly planned. All according to plan. Yes, yes! Walking. Yes, yes, yes! That's exactly what I need. Oh, this is so slow. Isn't it heating up at all? How am I supposed to use the space heater? I just don't get it. It's eating up my energy. That's it. That's all it's doing. Can I play some Keeper? Dome Keeper. Well, let me check. I mean, no, but let me check what the game is. Dome Keeper. Looks... Wait, is that a tower defense or a colony builder? Or something different completely? Looks interesting. I might try it. I like the style. The style is really nice. Okay, I'm choosing this. So not good. No. I want something like construction or excavation. Make it. Have you played Ultrakill, the demo? I haven't bought the full game because it's. I get the appeal, and it really. I really should like it, but for some reason, something is off. I love Doom Eternal, one of my favorite games, but for some reason I don't love Ultrakill, you know? I don't know exactly what is it. Maybe the movement. The movement's a bit too rigid. I don't know what that actually might be enough for now. You don't want to get too destructive. There we go. So, now the animations. This one finished rendering again, which means now it's time for this one to take its place. Let's take a look at the rest. The intro is still going. Here you can see the nice transparent zone. I really like this effect. Oh! No, wait, that's the one we just started. That one's finished. That's sweet. That's great. What else do we have? How about this one? Also finished. Neat. which means we can turn this off. We can also get to animating this one. So, hold on, let me reset the taskbar. I can do it. I can get to 15 minutes a day. I believe in myself, and that's all you need, you know, in life. That's all you need. You just need to believe in yourself.
So why are atoms in water together? Why are they particles ordered by their energy? So the higher the electron is, the higher its energy. And because, as I mentioned, atoms in water together, why are they there? Well, it's because when two objects come together to form a bond, what they actually do is they form two new objects.
Okay, this animation I've already done in the past, but it's still every bit annoying. This will be. Can't really tell. The way I did it in the other video was, if I remember correctly, 1075. Let's do it like this. Actually no. Let's do 1050. Shortened up a bit. We have the keyframes, and then right here we want them to be in the exact same spot. Actually, not in the exact same spot. The size of our cube is equal to something random, because of course this. But the position isn't. The position is. It's not 1. Is it 0.75? It looks like 0.75. It's not. Is it 8? It is 8. Okay. So it's 8. Animations in the bucket video was really good. The one angle animation was really helpful. Same was going on. Yeah, I do believe animating the reactions is extremely helpful. Because the notation, whilst it's fine, the notation really often muddies the waters a bit too much. My taskbar broke yet again. That was quick. Okay. So if the distance between them is 0.8 and their size is equal to x, then what we want them to be x divided by 2 would be, wait, is this x or is this x? Good question. Let's move one of them by this. Okay, so this is x. Splendid. X divided by 2. So we move this one. 0.8 minus this divided by 2. And you move this one. Negative 0.8 plus this divided by 2. Fudge. 0.8 plus this divided by 2. And 0.8 minus this divided by 2. General Flamingo just proves that language is so fluid even in relatively short periods. I mean, at this point they are doing this on purpose. They are trying their hardest to switch up the language. But yeah, a nice example of how language is a social construct, and we decide what it means. Okay, the problem in this case is the rate at which it's changing. So right here, for example, we want them to be a bit smaller. $15. Oh, okay. As in my theory of one man hypothesis, I believe in God nature as I suggested. That theory was... I still do not know what it was about, honestly. It was a lot. Right, this one's almost done. How's the intro? Still going, still kicking. Cool. Can we extend it? Sometimes it works. There we go.
At all, and most importantly, what connected at all, and most importantly, what even is energy?
There we go. Well, it's wrong. That's a banger way to answer. Okay. In this case, what I need is I'll need a transition from the intro to the base setup. So open intro. Copy the camera. Cool. I opened up the wrong blender. Keep making the same mistake. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I really should have thought about doing what I was doing instead of just doing this, because this has to go up. Now we delete it and it's clean. Now we delete all the keyframes like this. And we delete everything else. Sweet. I'm sorry, is the plane... Wait, did we give these... think we gave those keyframes to the plane. Whoops. That's on me. Now I don't know if this is the exact same static position. Fudge, it's always something, isn't it? It's absolutely always something. It has to be the exact same one. And there's one easy way to check. See ya. Bye then. Bye. Check. There we go. Okay, so this is really far away then. You know what? Good enough. I think it's around... Wait, what are we hitting? Oh yeah, the render distance. That makes sense. So this would be around the point where we want to start. Rendering? Actually, I don't know exactly where we want to start rendering. It's not exactly at the top, is it? We have exactly at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Exactly 28 frames back. Right? I said 28. Did I say 28? Good enough. And 4 to 3. Now this should be the segue from the intro, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, then oh no. Oh yeah, I didn't check if it's the same frame as it. I don't think I did.
First things first. What is so first things first. What is
Okay, the shade is different, but that's actually easy to fix. Or we probably won't fix it, we'll just transition. Domkeeper is mining roguelike tower defense. That actually sounds pretty good. It sounds right up my alley. Anything's gonna... Okay. How are we only on 9 minutes? This live stream took such a long time. It's been hours. How are we only on 9 minutes? I'm actually surprisingly tired. It's only been 4 hours, to be fair. Well, I don't know, to be fair of what, but I'm assuming to be fair. It was a productive 4 hours. It's been the entire 4 hours walking, and we got 2 minutes done out of the 7 we had to do. Cool. I'm gonna go for now, because I just simply can't. I'll probably be back in later, maybe tomorrow, either tomorrow or in the technical tomorrow. So either tomorrow as in 24 hours or the technical tomorrow, so you know the quickest the day switches in like 10 or something. Anyhow, for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.